Hello YouTube, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Today I'm going to show you guys something really simple. I'm going to show you guys how to set up a static IP on Windows. And this is not an external IP, this is an internal IP. And I'm not going to try to explain too terribly much, I'm just going to try to show you how to do this. So first of all, you click on your network icon. Now the first thing I want to point out is this icon may look different if you're using Wi-Fi, like if you're on a laptop. So what you want to do is you want to right click this and go Open Network and Sharing Center. So you right click this and you left click Open Network and Sharing Center. From this familiar screen, we go to Local Area Connection. Left click here, left click on Properties. Now you got two options. You can either double click on IP version 4 or you can click Properties. Okay, same thing, different pile. Okay, and so right now I have actually added stuff in, but yours is going to look like this. It may look like this if you have something that's changed your DNS, like Komodo, Firewall, but it should look like this. Okay, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to hit the Windows key or go to your run line and type in command. I'll show you. So I hit the Windows key, or you can go into Start and search for Run, which is kind of the slow way to do it. But if you just hit your Windows key to the right of your left control key, you will be brought up with this. Type in CMD to open up the command line. And we're going to type a really easy command called ipconfig or configuration. And this is going to show us our local IP. And what we're looking for, because we're using IP version 4, is IP version 4 address. And we want to know our default gateway. And usually it's just your router's IP. So now we go back to this screen. And I double clicked last time, so I'm going to show you click properties. It's the same thing. Use the following IP address. You're going to type in your IP version 4 address. 192.168.5.7. Okay? Then what we're going to do is we're going to click this, and it's automatically going to fill in Windows our subnet mask. If you don't know what subnet mask is, ask me and I'll make a video about it. 192, this is our default gateway, which is right here. 192.168.5.1. And yours might be 1.1. It's just whatever it says here. This is where you got to put the information in. Use the following DNS server addresses. Now, I use something called a domain controller, so I actually set an internal IP. But if you're just doing this at a home, you can feel free to just type in Google's IP or OpenDNS's IP. I don't use Google anymore, I use OpenDNS, but you guys might like it because Google is very reliable and fast. The other one is 8.8.4.4. But in my case, because I'm on a domain and the domain controller doesn't have DHCP installed, I need to tell it where my IP is for my domain controller. And then for the second one, in my case, I'm going to put my router. But you can just put in, like I said, 8.8.8. That'll work perfect, and it'll give you a little bit faster internet, by the way. So, and it won't ask your router for DNS. It'll just kind of circumvent it, or whatever. Anyway, moving right along. Hit OK. And now our IP won't change. That is how you set a static IP in Windows. Okay? Thanks for watching. Please subscribe for more, and tell me what you guys think. Later.